Hello, students. Welcome back to your English class. We were doing the chapter An Indian American Woman in Space, Kalpana Chawla. We had stopped at the place where, when she was asked, how did she reply? So, before we begin, students, we'll again do a quick summary. As a child, Kalpana never dreamt of space travel. It was not sufficient for her to graduate from an engineering college. After graduating as an aeronautical engineer from Punjab Engineering College, she went for a master's degree in the United States in spite of her father's opposition. Later on, she also did her PhD in the subject, and she had the pride of being the first Indian born American woman astronaut to blast off from Florida and be a part of the successful space mission. Kalpana was born in Karnal, Haryana, but she was a naturalized US citizen. She married a flight instructor, G. Pierre Harrison. Apart from being an astronaut, she was also trained to fly single and multi-engine land airplanes, single seaplanes, and gliders. She was a certified flight instructor, and after qualifying as a pilot, she decided to apply for NASA's Space Shuttle program. She was selected for training as an astronaut, and she was an extraordinary woman who thought differently and was enthusiastic and optimistic. Okay, so we had ended when she was asked. We continue now. Kalpana's first space mission in the Space Shuttle Columbia was 15 days, 16 hours, and 34 minutes long. During this time, she went around the Earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million kilometers. The crew included a Japanese and a Ukrainian astronaut. The crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space, and they performed tests for making stronger metals and faster computer chips, all for a price tag of about $56 million. On the Saturday night, when the news about Columbia disaster broke, there was shock and disbelief. The town of Karnal spent a sleepless night as thousands of households stayed glued to their television sets in the hope that Kalpana and the crew had somehow survived. A journalist wrote, "She was a heroine. It takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. You need to know a lot about everything, from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. In this age of super specialization, you must have you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. Her achievement is awe-inspiring." Students, over here, astrophysics is a branch of astronomy that is concerned with physical nature of stars and other celestial bodies, and the application of the laws and theories of physics to the interpretation of astronomical observations. For millions of young Indians, the story of Kalpana Chawla, a girl from a small town who touched the skies, had become an inspiration. In a message that she sent from abroad, the space shuttle Columbia, to the students of her college in Chandigarh. So, from the space shuttle, she had sent a message, and in that message, Kalpana had said, The path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get onto it, wishing you a great journey. There will surely be many who start off this journey to fulfill their dreams. Students, at the end of every chapter, we normally have the name of the author or the writer. At the end of this chapter, if you see it's written adapted from Span, January, February 1998. Students over here, Span is a bi monthly magazine. It's a general interest magazine. Okay. And it is there in India and United States, and it's published in English, Hindi, and Urdu by the Embassy of United States in New Delhi, and they've been publishing it since November 1960. So in 1998, there was a story about Kalpana Chawla as the first Indian woman astronaut. So, this chapter that we have read, students, uh, has been put, the evidence, the information, the content has been taken from this place, from this magazine. uh, I think we all should feel very proud for Kalpana. We should always remember her of for having reached such length and such height in her career, and so sad that some she died a tragic death. Now, this was the work I had given you all at the beginning of the chapter. I hope you have done it. I'm going to be discussing the answers with you all today. The first one was naturalized. Now, when you say that she was a naturalized US citizen, you mean she got her citizenship through naturalization. Naturalization is the process by which US citizenship is granted to a foreign citizen or a foreign national after he or she fulfills the requirements that are established by the Congress in the Immigration and Nationality Act. Okay, next one was space. Space, also known as outer space, is the near vacuum between the celestial bodies. It is where everything, that is, the planets, stars, galaxies, and other objects, are found. Frontiers of space. This is an outer limit in the field of endeavor, especially one in which opportunities for research and development have not been exploited. Those areas are called frontiers of space. Aboard means to be on something. Lift off, lift off is again take off, but this time it is vertically. Okay, when you say the airplane took off or takes off, that time you're talking about the airplane being in a horizontal position, but over here rockets are taken off, they lift off because they actually go vertically. Crew is a group of people who work on or operate a ship or an aircraft. All right. So, with this, students, I've ended this chapter. Tomorrow, we shall be doing the question and answers. All right. Students, stay home, stay safe, take care, keep learning.